Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma rabbi zidni ilma. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome dear students in the subject of Internet Architecture and Protocols. It's Ghulam Yasin, lecturer in Computer Science, University of Education Lahore at DG Khan campus. Dear students, in today's lecture we will study regarding Ethernet, IEEE standards, Ethernet frame format, Ethernet address and Ethernet cards. So these are different topics which we'll cover in our today's and coming lectures inshallah. IEEE standards. What is Ethernet? It is a LAN protocol that is used in bus and star topologies and implements CSMA/CD as the medium access methods. We have discussed in detail regarding CSMA/CD in our previous lecture. So different standards are used for this purpose. Original or traditional Ethernet developed in 1980s by three companies, which is Digital, Intel and Xerox. That's why this is called DIX. In 1985, the Computer Society for the IEEE started a project called Project 802 to set standards to enable intercommunication among equipment from a variety of manufacturers. There are different manufacturers who are developing or who are manufacturing different devices, and to control the standards of those different devices or manufacturer, IEEE has started a project in 1985, and this is called Project 802. Current version is called IEEE Ethernet, and with the help of these standards, all the companies are bound to follow those standards which are helpful for different types of communication and different types of organization. Ethernet frame format. This is basically frame format like other frame formats, frame relay frame format or triple P frame format we have discussed. So there are different fields over here. First of all is preamble. What is preamble? This is identification to start a frame. Next is destination address and source address. You know very well these addresses are compulsory while data transmission. Type, this is type of frame, data and padding. So this is basically this field is for data and padding is for extra bits which are being attached, and FCS is frame check sequence, which is used for error detection method. So this is Ethernet frame format, and these are different extra fields which are necessary for data transmission. For example, FCS, preamble, destination address, source address, type, etc. So these are attached fields which are also called header in our networking terms. 802.3 MAC frame. This project was done by IEEE 802.3. So there are again some fields. Preamble, 56 bits of alternating ones and zeros. So this is combination of ones and zeros, and preamble is used for start of a frame. Next is SFD, which is start frame delimiter, and over here 1 byte is being allocated and the length of this is 8 bits, and predetermined pattern is 101010 and 11. Next is again destination address, source address, length or type, data and padding, and over here there is CRC instead of FCS. So CRC is again, this is a mechanism to detect errors, cyclic redundancy check. So FCS was frame check sequence, that was again error detection method, and CRC cyclic redundancy check, this is Again, a method which is being used for error detection. Ethernet provides unreliable connectionless service. Ethernet data link layer protocol provides connectionless service to the network layer. So there are two types of services: connection oriented services and connectionless services. So connection oriented services are used for reliable data transmission, and normally connectionless services are used for unreliable data transmission. And there are two protocols: TCP for reliable data transmission and UDP for unreliable data transmission. No handshaking between sending and receiving adapters. There is no handshaking concept, because if there is handshaking concept, those networks are called, those mechanisms called reliable data transmission. Ethernet protocol provides unreliable service to the network layer. Receiving adapter doesn't send acknowledgement or negative acknowledgement to sending adapter. Acknowledgement is a mechanism in reliable data transmission, and in unreliable data transmission there is no concept of acknowledgement or negative acknowledgement. This means stream of datagrams passed to network layer can have gaps. Gaps will be filled if application is using reliable transport layer protocols. Otherwise, application will see the gaps. So these gaps are available in unreliable data transmission. Ethernet address: 6 bytes 48 bits address, and this address is combination of decimal numbers as well as hexadecimal numbers. Flat address, not hierarchical, burned into the NIC ROM. So network interface card read-only memory is being used for this purpose, and this address is fixed in ROM, NIC ROM. First 3 bytes from left specify the vendor, Cisco, and next address is being used for uniquely for that company. Destination address can be unicast, second digit from left to even one recipient, multicast, second digit from left to odd group of stations to receive the frame, and broadcast, all ones receive the frame. There are three concepts: unicasting, multicasting, and broadcasting. What is unicasting? Unicasting means one to one. What is multicasting? Multicasting means some specific group of devices. For example, if we have 10 devices and we create group of 5 devices, this is called multicasting. And what is broadcasting? Broadcasting means all 10 devices. So normally we use the concept of unicasting because other two concepts create a loop in our network. So normally we use unicasting while we use switch in our networks. Ethernet address for desktop PC Ethernet card. The Ethernet address for the above network address is, so this is a fixed address which can be embedded in network interface card or LAN card ROM, and this is embedded by manufacturer, and normally this address is not being changed. So this is a fixed address, this is a physical address which is 48 bits, and this is combination of decimal and hexadecimal. So basically this is hexadecimal address which is of 48 bits. The least significant bit of the first byte defines the type of address. If the bit is 0, the address is unicast, otherwise it is multicast. We have just discussed the concept of unicasting and multicasting. If the least significant bit, which is the leftmost bit, that is 0, then we will say the address is unicast address. Show how the address is sent out on the line. A solution: the address is sent left to right, byte by byte. For each byte it is sent right to left, bit by bit, as shown below. So this hexadecimal address is being converted into binary form, and this is binary notation. First notation was hexadecimal notation, which is 47:20:1B:2E:08:EE. This is basically 48-bit address, which is physical address. When this address is being translated into binary notation, you can see the address is 111, 000, 10, and so on. So this address will be transmitted, because whenever the data is transmitted in any kind of network, so we use the wired and wireless media. And if there is wired media, we use different types of cables: twisted pair cable, fiber optic cable, a coaxial cable, and all the data is being transmitted on that cables in the form of signals, and signals are being developed with the help of binary numbers. So hexadecimal address is being converted into binary notation, and this binary notation is being converted into different signals, analog signals or digital signals. So dear students, thank you very much for your concentration, for your learning, for your passion. I hope best of luck.